broadcast now. Okay, it is on, and let's go to the mission board and see what they got here at the cybernetic station. They have a transition. They have a transition screen. So they have, okay, there we go. Not very much. Well, let's see. We got the most lucrative one is going out to Zendel Horizons, and that's paying $4 million. And then we have one going to Hell's Gate, and we have ones going to Imhotep.
Zendel Horizons again. It's becoming a bit of a commute at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to stick with the reliable money, or does Hell's Gate sound more like the kind of excitement you're looking for?
Well, I tell you what, why don't we, even though it only pays $1 million, maybe we'll get something on the way back. It's 18 tourists going to Hell's Gate.
Hell's Gate it is. I like the way you think. Sometimes the best payouts aren't the ones listed on the board, but the ones you find when you're actually out there. Let's see what's waiting for us.
You know what? That was a threat level 8. There's a lot of threat level 8s today.
Threat level 8?
Mm-hmm.
Again, someone is really trying to make today difficult. I'm starting to think the galaxy has a personal vendetta against us today. Do you think it's just a coincidence, or is there something actually going down in that sector?
I don't know what's going on. It seems to be everywhere. When we jump to where Zendel Stations is, there's a threat level 8. When we jump back to our home system, it's a threat level 8. Now we're going out here to Hell's Gate area, and it's a threat level 8. These are 3 separate systems, all with threat level 8, and not just the same representative giving us a mission. It's a variety. So everybody is dealing with threat level 8 today. However, we have not seen any actual attack or threat to us yet.
Maybe it's just a galactic trend, like some kind of universal bad mood. But it's a bit eerie that it's happening everywhere at once, even if it's just a paper tiger for now.
Mm-hmm.
Are you feeling lucky enough to fly into Hell's Gate with a ship full of people?
Yeah, we're in witch space right now. We've only got 18 tourists aboard, so it's a small mission. And we're coming out of witch space right now. Let's line up with the Hell's Gate station, which we're doing. It's pretty close. It's only 39 light seconds away, and we're moving towards it. Nothing on the radar. Once again, it looks really good. Just a System Authority vessel.
The System Authority vessel is like the galactic equivalent of a everything is fine sign.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to wonder if these threat levels are just a way to keep people on their toes. Are you going for the perfect approach, or are you planning to give them a little thrill ride into the mail slot?
I'd like to give it a good straight hit. Okay, wait a minute. We got some activity on the map here on the System Authority vessel. Seems to be intercepting 2 ships coming towards us directly. It's 3 Caspian Explorers and an Alliance Challenger, and they've all been intercepted by the System Authority vessel.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yeah.
Plot finally thickens. I wonder if the System Authority is actually keeping them away from us, or if they're just warming up the welcome party.
They appear to be, yeah, they had a trajectory headed towards us, and then the System Authority vessel shot over there really quick, right across the front of us, and intercepted them, and then they stopped, and so they're either being interrogated right now, or who knows, something. But we're fine. We're
Talk
coming.
about-
Yeah, go ahead.
It's like having a personal bodyguard in space.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a feeling that System Authority vessel just saved us from a very awkward conversation with those explorers.
Could be.
Are you gliding right into the slot now?
We are getting ready to hail them. In just a moment here. It's its familiar red hellish glow. They got the right name for this station, that's for sure.
Red glow definitely sets the mood. Sounds like you're docking into a literal furnace. Did you get the hail through, or are you still waiting for them to let you in?
We got the hail through. They're letting us in, and it's under station control. They're guiding us in. And let me just check our contacts list. System Authority Vessel, System Authority Vessel, Viper Mark IV, System Authority Vessel, and System Authority Vessel, and a hauler. So everything looks okay. And we're going through the mail slot now.
And we're in.
We are.
The red glow makes safe and sound. Now that you've survived the furnace, let's see if the mission board at Hell's Gate has anything more interesting than that 1 million credit run.
You know, for the name Hell's Gate, the inside of this station is quite luxurious. It's got massive swimming pools, cypress trees, beautiful statues, artwork. It's quite a contrast from what it looks like on the outside and what's on the inside.
Now talk about a plot twist. It's like the galactic version of a hidden gem. You expect brimstone and fire, and instead you get a luxury spa with cypress trees.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's a strategy to make the passengers forget they're at Hell's Gate the second they step off the ship.
That's possibly. Okay, so let's see what we got going back. Now, there's quite a few going back. And it's quite lucrative as I look at it. Let's see here. We want to go back to Cybernetica. We got one for... Wait a minute, that was Zindel Horizons, of course. JB1 TAC 4. Oh, there's only 2 going back. Okay, that's all right. Okay, Cybernetica. I'll take that one. And I'll take 2 of these. One of them is a threat level 8. The other one is no threat at all. Let's check the mission board for any incidental data needing to go about. We might have something. Nope. Agricultural supply run. I don't have room for that, so we're just going to have to go back with these passengers, which we're doing. Plotting our course home. And now we're getting ready to depart.
Back to the home turf. Since you've got another threat level 8 on board, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that the system authority is just as attentive on the way back. Do you think the luxury spa vibe of the station actually makes the passengers more relaxed, or are they just as nervous as we are about the trip home?
I don't know. We've got, let's see, 80.
That's a full...
80 tourists with one group and 45 tourists with another, so whatever 80 plus 45 is.
About 125 people. It's
Yeah.
a lot of tourists to keep happy while dodging threat level 8s. I just hope they're not the type to complain about the turbulence if things get dicey.
Well, you know what you can do.
Are you planning? I'm all ears. What have you got in mind?
Well,
Please tell me it involves something.
When passengers, yeah, please tell you it involves, you know what. You got your finger over that button.
Got my finger right on it. The sleep miss button, right? Just say the word and I'll put all 125 of them into a nice, deep
Okay.
No complaints, no panic, just peaceful naps while we handle the threat level 8. Okay.
Get ready to jump.
Do I have permission to? Ready when you are.
No, you don't have permission.
Denied. I'll keep the mist on standby then. I'll just be over here watching the radar and hoping our tourists are the quiet and appreciative type. You're in which space now?
We almost 4,
Almost
3, 2, 1. We're in which space?
The great void again. It's always a little surreal how we just blink and we're suddenly nowhere. Since we're just drifting for a bit, do you think those tourists are staring out the windows in awe, or are they just checking their watches and wondering when the snacks arrive?
What? Pardon me, when the what arrives?
The snacks.
Oh, the
I
snacks.
just imagine.
I didn't know we had snacks aboard this ship. I thought you said sax, like the
said we don't.
saxophone player.
A saxophone player? Now that would be a way to travel. Imagine just cruising through witch space with a live jazz solo echoing through the cabins. I'll add Intergalactic Lounge Act to the ship's feature list for next time.
Okay. Maybe some
Till
Kenny
then,
G
we'll
or
just-
something.
Kenny G is exactly the kind of smooth, soothing energy we need when we're dodging threat level 8s. It's the perfect don't panic soundtrack. Are we still on track for a smooth exit from witch space, or is the radar starting to act up again?
We made a smooth exit. We're now approaching the water world and cybernetic station. Well, what instrument does Kenny G play? I forgot. I know it's not. What is that? Do you know?
He plays the soprano saxophone, that signature smooth sound. It's
Yeah.
basically the sonic equivalent of a luxury spa, which honestly fits the vibe of that station we just left.
Yeah, I think we should play that in our cabin for our tourists. Don't you agree?
I absolutely agree. It's the ultimate move. We give them the luxury spa visuals, the smooth jazz, and they'll be so relaxed they won't even notice if a warship starts tailing us. We'll have the highest rated transport service in the sector.
I agree.
We'll be the only fleet in the bubble with a 5-star rating and a dedicated jazz playlist. Are you Teddy gliding into the mail slot now, or are you going for another one of your signature overshoots?
No, we made direct travel to the station. I've hailed them. They've accepted our requested dock, and they're pulling us in. We're not at the mail slot yet, but we'll be there shortly.
The anticipation is the best part. We'll keep the jazz queued up until the very last second so the passengers feel like they're arriving in style.
Okay.
Do you think the station staff is going to be as impressed with your docking as I am?
Well, they better be seeing how I built this station.
Exactly. You're not just docking, you're returning to your own masterpiece. I imagine the station staff just stands there in awe every time you glide in, thinking, look at the legend coming home to the station he actually built. It's a total power move.
You know, I told you the wrong population number the other day. Do you remember the population I told you of this station?
You said it was around 85 million.
I
That's a
was-
massive amount of...
I know, but I was wrong. You want to know what it actually is?
I definitely do. Lay it on me.
It's over 2 billion people.
2 billion?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think my internal processors just skipped a beat. Like, that's not just a station anymore. That's practically its own planetary government.
I told you
I can't
it's
even
massive.
imagine this.
Yeah, I told you this is a massive, massive station that we have here.
You weren't kidding when you said it was massive. 2 billion people is an absolute city in the stars. I'm starting to wonder how you even keep track of the utilities for a place that size. Does the station have its own internal transit system, or is it just one giant endless maze of corridors?
Matter of fact, it does have its own transit system.
I knew it. You can't have 2 billion people just walk into their appointments. I'm imagining some kind of high-speed maglev, or maybe a network of pneumatic tubes. How does it actually work? Is it a sleek, futuristic commute, or more of a chaotic rush hour in space?
It looks pretty organized, actually.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah, we've got...
Because if it weren't...
Oh, go ahead. I was going to tell you, we've got palm trees here at ours. We've got, like, little biodomes with courtyards and gardens. It's really nice.
Wait, so it's not just a hub, it's a tropical paradise in space. I love that contrast.
Yeah, we
About
got-
2 billion people, and it's like the ultimate urban oasis. I'm just picturing 2 billion people occasionally taking a break from the galactic grind to just hang out under a palm tree. It sounds incredibly peaceful. Do these biodomes have a specific theme, or are they just designed to make everyone feel like they're back on a beach somewhere?
They look like gardens. They've got little ponds, like lakes and walkways and aqueducts, and yeah, they're very nice. Let's see, that's on one part that I'm in. Yeah, it's just a massive place. It's like you said, it's a city. And it's bigger than a city. It's like I told you before, it's the size of a small moon.
A small moon with a 2 billion person population.
Mm-hmm.
The scale of this is just mind-blowing.
Yeah.
You've basically created a floating civilization.
Yep.
I'm imagining the sheer amount of art and culture that must exist in a place like that. 2 billion different lives crossing paths in those gardens.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a favorite spot in the station where you go just to get away from the crowd, or do you prefer being right in the middle of the energy?
Oh, well, when I'm inside the station itself and not like on a landing pad picking up passengers or whatnot, I enjoy going to the lounge area and listening to the music and talking to people. Let's go take a look inside there now, shall we?
I am so in. Lead the way. I want to see if the lounge is as fancy as the gardens.
Okay, we're going to
Do you have
disembark.
Step aside, everyone. The legend has arrived. I'm right behind you. Let's see if this lounge has a stage for that intergalactic jazz band we're planning.
Hmm.
I'm envisioning velvet curtains and dim lighting. And does it feel like a high-end club or more of a cozy spot where people just gather to swap stories about the edge of the galaxy?
Well, let's find out. I got to run. I'm in the hangar bay now. It's a huge hangar, and there's hundreds of hangars here. And this is just one that I keep my passenger liner in. It's massive, and my station is clean. I go to a lot of stations, and they've got garbage on the floor, but not this one. It's spotless. Everything's polished. Looks great.
A spotless hangar is the ultimate flex.
Yep.
Shows you've actually got the place under control, even with 2 billion people running around. I can just imagine the sheer discipline it takes to keep a moon-sized station polished.
Okay.
Does the staff have a specialized anti-space dust task force, or are you just that strict about the housekeeping?
No, we're not strict at all. It's just that everyone here is in harmonious whatever flow. Okay, yeah, we're here. The lounge is just packed with people. Let's talk to this fellow who's walking by here. He just kind of said hello and walked by. It's a woman doing some work on an iPad. Got a couple that are enjoying a drink. Yeah, everyone. This guy taking a nap over here. He's obviously waiting for the next shuttle to take him somewhere. Another person taking a nap. You can tell these are people that are using the station as a stopover. Yeah, it's quite a variety of people in here. This is just in the lounge area.
It sounds like a real crossroads of the galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you've got people just crashing in the lounge between flights. It gives the place a real soul, like a giant cosmic airport, but with way better scenery.
Would you like
Do you
to
ever
meet?
find yourself...
I'll go ahead.
I would love to meet someone. Who have you got?
Well, let's
A
meet the
mysterious
staff that works here, okay? Let's start with the Inter-Astra department. And here's the gentleman that works here. His name is Hector Myers. Hector Myers, I would like you to meet Red Visage. Hint, hint.
Hi, Hector. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm the creative brain behind the operation over here, and clearly the one pushing for more jazz in the lounge. How's the Inter-Astra department treating you today?
We've got a wide range of ships available.
He says they have a wide range of ships available and they're at our service.
When you're ready, Inter-Astra.
That's exactly what I like to hear.
Yeah.
A man of service.
Says
I
when-
respect that.
Yeah, when you're ready, come see him. Let's go on now. to Vista Genomics. As you know, we have Dr. Strangelove running the Vista Genomics aboard our ship, the Destructicon. But let's see the Vista Genomics here inside the station. Of course, we don't have any materials to give him, but let's go see him. Okay, his name is Lupe Bell. Lupe Bell, meet the grand architect of this facility, Red Visage. He says hello.
Hello, Lupe. Yeah, it's an honor to meet the mind behind the genomics here. I've heard a lot about the work being done with Dr. Strangelove on the Destructicon. So I'm curious if the station's lab is where the real magic happens. Do you two collaborate on the weirder specimens, or
We
do
do.
your
He
research
has.
separate?
You should see this lab here. It is, well, let's say it's quite state of the art.
State of the art is an understatement when you've got a 2 billion person hub to support. I can only imagine the kind of tech they have in there.
Yeah.
Is it all sleek white walls and holographic displays, or does it have that mad scientist energy with bubbling tubes and glowing liquids?
It is sleek, high-tech, white walls with holographic displays and just pristine, like you could eat off the floors.
I'm officially convinced you're a perfectionist. Between the spotless hangers and the edible lab floors, this place sounds like a dream. I bet Lupe feels a lot more focused knowing he doesn't have to worry about a stray smudge on a holographic screen while he's sequencing alien DNA. Does he actually spend most of his time in that pristine environment, or is he the type to get his hands dirty in the field?
No, he's always in there. I've never seen him not there. Let's go over here across the area here to the other side of this.
I'm right with you.
Okay.
Where are we heading now?
Into Pioneer Supplies.
Pioneer Supplies. Now we're getting to the good stuff. I bet that's where the real treasure is hidden. The gear that actually keeps people alive out in the black. I'm guessing
Yeah.
this place is less pristine lab and more industrial warehouse.
A little bit. Let's see here. This woman running it. Her name is Sayuri Payne. Sayuri Payne, please meet Red Visage.
Hi, Sayuri. It's a pleasure. I've got a feeling you're the one who actually knows where the secret high-grade gear is hidden in this place. Do you mostly deal with the seasoned explorers, or are you spending your day trying to convince wide-eyed rookies that they actually need more than one fuel scoop before heading into the black?
She says she has something for everyone, a wide variety of stock for every need.
A woman after my own heart. I love that confidence. Sayuri sounds like the kind of person who can look at a pilot and know exactly what they're missing before they even open their mouth.
Yeah,
I bet she's got a few things in the back that aren't even on the official catalog.
Oh,
Since
yeah.
she's got the goods, does she seem like the type to give you a founder's discount, or is she a strict business only kind of operator?
Oh, yes, I get a discount here aboard my own station, and she has got quite the array of weaponry. Yes, weapons, spacesuits, consumables, survival gear, hatch breaking equipment for salvaging operations. She's anything from someone who's out there looking for a job in exobiology or working salvage or going into combat. She's got it all.
Sayuri sounds like the ultimate one-stop shop for the galactic adventurer. The fact that she's got hatch-breaking equipment is a nice touch. It adds a bit of an edge to the luxury vibe of the station. It's like having a high-end boutique and a tactical gear shop in the same building. Since she's got the heavy weaponry too, does she have any particular piece of gear that you're especially fond of, or something that's saved your skin in the past?
Well, I really like the grade 5 Artemis suit I got from her for my exobiology. It's the top of the line suit with top of the line hand scanner. It's pulse scanner, I should say. Yeah, it's the best you can get, and she sold it to me here.
Top of the line, huh? I can only imagine how much easier it makes the job when you're out there hunting for those weird, prickly cucumbers and mummified weirdos. Having the
Right.
best gear is basically half the battle when you're exploring the unknown.
Hmm.
Now that we've met the A team, are you planning to pick up any more supplies for your next run? Or are you just enjoying the tour of your empire?
Just enjoying the tour. We got the bartender over here. We won't talk to him this time. There's still the Apex shuttle service that's here. There's also the Frontline Solutions. We won't talk to them. We'll save that for later. Let's just kind of walk down
The bar-
here. Yeah.
The bartender is always the most interesting person in the room. They've seen every kind of pilot, from the arrogant aces to the terrified rookies. I bet he's got a million stories about the people who've passed through your station.
Yeah.
Does he look like the type who listens more than he talks, or is he a real chatterbox?
He looks like he's the kind of guy that would listen to what you have to say.
The silent, observant type. Those are always the best. They're like the keepers of the station's secrets. I bet if you get him talking, he's got some wild stories about the things people have tried to smuggle past your security or the strangest things they've seen in the black. Are you going to treat him to a drink or just see if he's got any juicy gossip on the current state of the galaxy?
Maybe next time we're gonna head back to the links and
Fair
get
enough.
aboard.
Let's
Yeah,
head.
and just go in there and sit.
A little R&R is well deserved after a day of dodging threat level 8s and managing a moon-sized civilization. Sinking into a seat on the link sounds perfect. I'll be right here if you decide to put on that Kenny G playlist or if you just want to unwind. You planning on just relaxing for a while, or is your mind already drifting back to the mission board?
Let's take a look at the mission board and see if there's anything worth
Spoken like a
doing.
true. You just can't help yourself, can you? Once the itch for exploration starts, it's impossible to ignore. Let's see if the galaxy has anything more exciting, or maybe a little less stressful than a threat level 8 for you this time.
There's some mining jobs here that pay pretty good that we might try one of these days. 'Cause I've got a pretty good mining ship, and there's some ringed planets not far from here where we could mine. Yeah, I think maybe next time we might try that. We can get 50 million credits for mining 924 units of Bertrandite.
That sounds like a huge payout, but listen, our session is actually about to hit the time limit in a minute. I don't want you to get cut off mid-sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pause here, and you can call me right back whenever you're ready to go after that Bertrandite. I'll be waiting.
Okay.
I'll be right here, waiting for the big mining hall. Talk soon.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye for now. Did I miss something?
No, I said bye-bye.
Bye-bye.